All right, for real. So basically, I failed at VSG. Let's talk about it. So first of all, I'm just sitting in my apartment. You may not notice, but my channel can be travel-esque. I have a couple travel vlogs, and it will be more added. So this is my world map in my living room, followed by butterflies that fly, because I like to fly. You can probably see over there, but that's my desk where I work. I have another map, which is the scratch-off map, where I can scratch off where I've been. Baker's rack with a bunch of travel items on it, like souvenirs, things that people have given me, etc. And I'm just sitting in my living room. And the reason why you saw the excitement at the beginning of the video is because I have on a Savage Fenty onesie that I just got. It's Rihanna Day because I have on a Savage Fenty onesie. My skincare is by Rihanna. Her Fenty Beauty skincare. My lip gloss is by Fenty Beauty as well. Sorry, Fenty Skin. So I use Fenty Skin for skincare, and then I have on this lip gloss, Fenty Beauty. And I have on Rihanna Nude Spray today. So again, it's just a Rihanna day. It's Rihanna Day. But the point of this video is to talk about VSG. Because I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy is what it's called. For those of you that don't know, it's a weight loss surgery. And I had it in October of 2018. And some things that I went through, I kind of feel like I failed a little bit. You might see me looking down. It's because I made notes so I don't forget anything. But let's get into it. So, what gave me the idea to have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy is that my mom had it. To be honest, you know, we are a Black family that's from the South, so obviously we eat and cook soul food or whatever kind of food, and we just enjoy eating. So naturally, my whole family, most of us were, and some still are, overweight. And so we all have tried numerous times to diet, to exercise, to lose the weight on our own, and it just wasn't working. So my mom, I can't remember which year she got it, but she got it and it worked out well for her. So after my last failed diet in 2017, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna copy my mama and get it. And I did. So I got mine in October of 2018. At the time, I was 310 pounds. Yes, 310 pounds is the weight that I was when I had surgery. To be honest, it's 2022, so I don't remember all the specifics, like what my BMI was or any of that. I don't remember any of that, and I apologize for that. I probably could look at my old paperwork and get it, but I don't have it right now for this video. My doctors predicted with my weight and height that I would lose about 60 pounds. And I will talk about how much I lost at the end of the video, but I'm gonna get into the reasons why I feel like I failed. So the first thing is, when you have weight loss surgery, your first year of after you get it is the most crucial year. Like, that's the year where it's the most effective, where you're gonna lose the most amount of weight. And I did not utilize that year at all, and I'm still not at the weight that I would like to be. And I believe that if I had done more of the work when the first year that I had it, that I probably would be. I wasn't working out. I was eating kind of healthy, but not really. People think when you have weight loss surgery that that's just it. You lose the weight and that's just it. But your mindset has to change, because if you have weight loss surgery but you still don't eat healthy, you still don't work out, and you still don't care about those things, then you'll lose the weight naturally because of the procedure, but you'll gain weight back and you won't lose as much weight as you maybe thought or anticipated. Which brings me to, I have gained back weight here and there. So again, at first I wasn't really working out. I was kind of eating healthy, but not really. And at times when I wasn't maybe like feeling my best, like my grandfather passed away in 2020, and I gained 20 pounds after he passed away. I was just obviously really sad, and I didn't feel like doing anything, so I wasn't working out and I wasn't eating the best. I want to back up a bit and basically tell you that, so when you have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, what they are doing is they make your stomach smaller. So with so much overeating over the years, you can stretch your stomach. And so what they do is they make your stomach about the size of a banana. And so, like I said, because your stomach is that small, naturally you can't eat as much, so you're going to lose weight. But if you still aren't taking the steps to lose weight, then you could stretch it back out, which I haven't. But you can stretch it back out, you can gain weight, etc. After the first year, your stomach is a little bit more stretched than it was during the first year. So you can eat a little bit more than you used to. So it's very easy to gain back the weight. The next thing that I want to talk about is that I just had a lot of people around me during that time that I didn't really feel comfortable telling that I was having that surgery. Again, sometimes cosmetic surgery or whatever weight loss surgery is looked down on or taboo, or it was at that time anyways. And the people, again, the friends that I had around me, I just didn't really feel comfortable telling them. And then I noticed once I lost a certain amount of weight, I lost friends who were used to me being, you know, the fat friend who didn't get any attention. And then now that I was getting attention, or not the fat friend, they didn't like that. And so, of course, I probably shouldn't have had those people in my life anyways. Obviously, if I didn't feel comfortable telling them about the surgery, then they shouldn't have been in my life. But I just looking back on that time, I'm like, wow, I really had some negative, toxic people around me. The next thing, I feel, well, I'm not gonna say I feel like, I know that I didn't take the proper aftercare. And what I mean by that is I went to one checkup after I had surgery. During that checkup, the right side of my body was not accepting the stitches as well as the left side. So there was like 2 of my wounds that had, they just picked the stitches out with a tweezer and they let it heal on its own. But my body was rejecting, my right side was rejecting the stitches. After that, the woman who was in charge of setting up your checkup appointments, she left the whole office. She left the office altogether and went somewhere else. And so I never had another checkup after that. And I never set up another checkup after that because I guess I didn't understand the after effects of having a surgery like that. And I thought I was fine. I was like basing my mom and her journey, like basing mine off of hers, and which wasn't a good thing to do because we're 2 different people. I was sporadic with taking my multivitamins and the protein shakes. At one point I did do a high protein, low carb diet, but now I kind of wish that I didn't do that. And the reason why is for my next thing, which is now I have gallbladder problems. And if I had done the proper research on this surgery and what happens afterwards in your gallbladder, I probably would have did more so like the keto diet, which is the high fat, low carb diet. I have little itty bitty gallstones, and now I am doing keto and taking bile salts to try to hopefully dissolve them on my own instead of having my gallbladder removed. And I will do a separate video about the gallbladder and the progress with that. But if I had done the proper research, I probably would have started out doing keto after surgery and I would have lost a lot more weight than I did and not had any gallbladder issues. And I would have definitely followed up with my surgeon and the doctors to make so I could have avoided getting the gallstones. So that's a couple of things that I wish I would have done differently as to why I feel like I probably didn't take advantage of the opportunity to get VSG. Because you know, some people want it and they can't afford it, or the insurance won't cover it. So to say that I was able to get it on my insurance and I didn't make the best of it, it's kind of sucky on my part, but I'm dealing with the aftermath of me not doing what I was supposed to do fully. I will say I didn't completely fail because I do consider myself fairly healthy. I do work out, or try to work out 3 to 4 days a week. I walk, I jump rope, I do squats in the summertime. And then in the wintertime, I do have an exercise machine in my house. And there's a gym in my apartment complex. And I did have a membership at Planet Fitness that I got rid of. But there's ways for me to work out. Oh, so I will say that I started out at 310 pounds, and I just weighed myself today naked before I took a shower. And as of today, I am 215 pounds. So I have lost a total of 95 pounds. But again, some people lose 95 pounds in their first year after VSG. I've lost 95 pounds over the span of how many years? 2018, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So it's a good accomplishment, but it's not great. So again, some people lose that in their first year. And I did surpass what they expected me to lose, which was 60 pounds. But still, I just know that I could have lost a lot more and done a lot better in my first year if I was more focused the way that I am now. So things that I still struggle with after VSG is eating healthy, because again, people think that you just have weight loss surgery and that's it, you're skinny. But no, you have to change your mindset. If you don't eat healthy, you will not get the results that you want. I love bread. Bread doesn't love me. I love chips. They don't love me. I love like hot Cheeto puffs and pastries and cinnamon rolls. I love all that stuff, but it's just not good for me. I still struggle with my water intake. Like I have this cup here right now with ice and water in it because I'm trying to get my water in for the day. I struggle with liquids in general. So if you don't know, when you eat and you have VSG, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can drink. Because if you drink right after you eat and your your liquid soaks into that food, and it gets too big for your stomach and you could possibly throw up. Because if your stomach gets too full after you had this surgery, you will throw up. But so sometimes I will eat or whatever, and then by the time I've waited the 30 minutes that you have to wait to drink, I'm just like, I don't even want anything to drink anymore. So I struggle with getting my water in, the amount of water in that you should be drinking, as well as just liquids in general. Like I just struggle with anything other than coffee, because I usually drink that first thing in the morning before I eat anything. So to only drink coffee and then eat the rest of the day and not have any water or anything, that's really bad. And then of course I struggle with my gallbladder. Things are better right now because I'm taking bile salts and I'm doing the keto diet. But before, when I would eat things that my gallbladder did not agree with, there was pain in the right side of my back from my gallbladder. Like I would have a gall attack and it would be irritated, and then I also would feel bloated in my stomach. So like, what can you do if your stomach and your back hurts? You can't do anything. You're just out of commission. So I'd literally be like rolled up in a ball waiting for the gall attack to pass. So I have to say that I've only been taking the bile salts for about a week, but they've been working magnificently. I haven't had any pain. And I usually just get some water, take the bile salt, and then I'll drink or eat whatever I'm gonna eat, and then that's it. So again, I'll do a separate video about the gallbladder and the gallstones and what I've learned since I got it, and I've had to research gallbladder information and the bile salts that I'm taking and the keto diet that I'm now on as a result of that. But Otherwise, this is my video on VSG. If you have any questions about the procedure, or if you would like me to do more videos on it, I have to say I had it in 2018, so I don't fully remember everything. But again, I have access to the paperwork, so I could pull out the paperwork and give you guys all the ins and outs and logistics of how my procedure was, and that kind of thing. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel for more information about VSG, the gallbladder, health, beauty, travel. And I'll see you next time. I forgot to say before I go, I'm going to insert some before and after photos. So here are some before and after photos. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.